Greetings, I am Nothing Nobody, Resident Family Channel, and you can call me Felinoid. So, I get that most of you are tired of hearing about Gamergate, so I'm doing something, alright? I found a cool package of, game development software you guys can use. That's doing a hell of a lot more than just bitching and moaning. Bitching and moaning does nothing, and that's what I've been doing. Getting you guys to make software, to make video games, whether you care about Gamergate or not, that's a hell of a lot more. That's actually doing something, because that means that there are people who are making video games who do not have an agenda. You are not part of Gamergate. You don't care about my agenda. You don't care about their agenda. You care about your personal things, right? You make video games, and nobody's agenda is being advanced but your own, yours, you personally. And that makes it all better. And I get 3 views on that video. Fuck you guys. Seriously, it's $9 for $400 worth of software. Fucking do it. Speaking of software, okay, I think there's an open source game developer kit that I ran into a while back. It's also an RPG making game kit. I'll link that in the video description too. So you $9 for a limited time and so on. Another piece of software, another software you can get that's also free, nothing to do with gaming this time, and it's got to do with animation, what I've been doing, okay, and that is it is a stop motion animation software and 2D animation software. The problem with the 2D animation software is it's flaky on the audio. I mean, the audio works, but it's flaky. It's still not there yet. But you can use it. Okay. And then you go to the stop motion animation. You output in frames and then use the stop motion and then import it into the stop motion animation software and use that to put audio in. Or you can just fucking use the stop motion animation software and do Legos and claymation, or do what I'm fucking doing. All right. See this sucker. All right. Very, very traditional animation, and you stop motion software to capture it. Now, what this is? This is an Artograph light board, LED board. For even lighting across your work, so it's so it's perfect. And then you get these. You can probably even use these on your fucking iPad, so you don't even have to use these with an Artograph. You can use these on a tablet. You get 4 a set, okay, but they stack up like that, so you can adjust the height and put it at an angle. And then this thing is a pegboard. I glued the pegboard to the bottom of this, so now it's an animation table instead of just a drawing table. Fuck me. Usually at this point I start over, but fuck that shit. I'm not even gonna bother. Okay. Because probably gonna happen again. Anyway, so that's my board. Okay, I get the pegboard from Lightfoot LTD, and basically it uses 3-hole punch paper. You can buy that at any office supply store. You can get one of these, right? I'll link you all of this shit. Okay. Now, traditional animation is harder, but it's more detailed work. It's less technical, and you get to do more detailed. And animators really do kind of, animation fans are really more interested in more people doing it the old way, because you can do a more fluid motion. I mean, when you're doing it on the 2D software, you kind of get lazy and used to the way the software works, and working, having the software do all the work for you. So, and that makes it less fluid and more mechanical, and a lot of children's cartoons nowadays are like that. Apparently, I don't watch children's cartoons anymore. Used to. I mean, I've got no problems with watching children's cartoons as long as you're not like, oh my god, it's all fucking bad. No. Okay, liking it, being a fan of it, being a freak. Okay, just don't be the fucking freak. All right. But enjoy what you like. Don't fucking worry about it. Nobody fucking needs to know. It's not my business. All right. If you're a brony, it's not my fucking business. I don't fucking need to know. Fuck the haters, right? Even if I'm one of the haters, go ahead and fuck me. Not in the literal sense. Don't let the bastards get you down, and I'm one of the bastards. Don't let me get you down. Okay. Also, get books on standard drawing techniques and so on if you're going to do it this way. All right, because you start off with a normal drawing and then you're going like from frame to frame. You get the fucking idea. And you get some of these books, and drawing kits and shit, all Lightfoot, fucking badass. All right, so you get the idea. Okay, all of this shit, and you can use a standard tripod. Okay, you need a camera on it. And then you point the camera straight down. That when you see those videos where I'm showing you my drawing table, that's this. My camera's mounted on this. As far as the camera is concerned, not a whole lot of webcams, and this is what you want to use. You don't want to use one of these because they don't do frame-by-frame capture. It's this camera right here I'm recording with. Boo! You don't want to use this, all right, for frame-by-frame capture, all right? So, you want to use a webcam, all right? Because these things won't do frame-by-frame. I mean, I can take pictures, but it's really difficult, and I have to move it every time. Fuck that. You want to be able to touch a mouse and not touch the camera to get the frame-by-frame. So you want to use this. Not a whole lot of webcams, though, have a tripod mount. This one does. This is a Logitech camera. Make sure it has a tripod mount like this, okay? If you're going to do animation, all right, like what I'm doing, all right? If you're not, or if you want to do stop motion, then you want a stop motion camera. There are pretty good stop motion cameras on there. Those are actually, stop motion webcams. The stop motion webcams are set up on a flexi neck so that you can position it anywhere. This thing is a little difficult to position it anywhere. You get the fucking idea. So yeah, you get a flexi neck and put it wherever you want, and that's if you're doing Lego or claymation, and then you can stick it, and keep it there. If you want to move it, you can actually move the camera around. It's very easy to do. Wonderful shit. All right, and all the software you need, link in the video description. Now, I do like the professional software. There is a stop motion camera that a stop motion webcam that's on a flexi neck, as I described it. That comes with stop motion software. I'll link that in the video description too. It's expensive, but it's the price of the camera. Okay. So I mean, you're paying as much for this, as you would be for that. So. I used to do my my rants on this Logitech. Not so much anymore because sometimes the computer hiccups in the middle of recording, and then I have to stop and start all over the fuck again. And I'm like, fuck that. Just use this, And the hiccups is the computer's deciding to do backup or doing upgrades. It's annoying. But you get the idea. Okay. But anyway, this, if you use an Acme bar, now this is an industry standard thing, Acme bars, because this is a 3-peg bar. If you use an Acme bar, you have to use Acme paper or an Acme punch. Those things are expensive. Well, the punch is expensive. The paper, the paper's the paper, but if you get office paper, it's cheaper than animation paper. It's a thing. And really, do you fucking care unless you're a professional? No. So, yeah. I'm trying to give you stuff, I want you to have stuff, and being able to do like little animations, even short term, make your own fucking introductions and shit, it's fucking awesome. Oh, and switching topics, because Brett Keane is back. And I wanted to tell you who, well, Brett Keane was back, he's gone again, but who is the suckiest YouTuber on YouTube's? The worst YouTubers on the tubes of you. The biggest suck, the biggest pile of suck. It's this bald-headed, bearded guy called Felinoid. Link in the video description.